some time. So the delay, anyway, now let's not delay any further and start straight away. So there are about 33 participants. Right. Okay. So we'll start where we left. Right. And where we left, let me see. Yeah, I'll just wait. Okay. So you remember we were doing this? I hope my screen is visible to everyone and I'm audible. Right. So we were doing vocabulary and we had done up to question number 75, right? The medical study of skin and its disease is called dermatology. Right. Next is 74. A process involving too much official formality is called red tapeism. When it becomes a problem rather than, help, when too much official formalities, do this, get that certificate, this cannot be sanctions, etc., then that's called red tapeism. Bureaucracy is normal government functioning. That's bureaucracy. When officials, they take care of everything. Let me see what you written check. Okay. Good afternoon. Yeah. Fine. Yes. And 75, a person who enters without invitation is called an intruder. Yes. A vandal is a person who indulges in, destruction, destroying, vandalism, when they break things and destroy things. And burglar is like a thief, and thief is thief. So it's intruder. So now let's go ahead and do some arrangement of sentences, right? So here, quickly, 76. I think we had done this. Okay, every Burmese boy will meet at a pagoda. Yes. 77. Please rearrange. Mute yourselves if there's any noise and you're talking to. Yeah. So there are 6 sentences. You need to arrange them again to make a meaningful sentence. First and second, the last sentences have been provided. Okay. So only you have to arrange in between sentences 2, 3, 4, 5 PQ R S. So go ahead and let me see. Please put your answers in the chat. Don't say it. Otherwise, other people, it's discourages other people from doing. First, if you get the second sentence, you will get the answer, because there's only one combination with that option. This document, I don't know, you can just watch it again on YouTube. That's the only solution I can provide. Sharing document, I'll have to check with the office. right? Let me see. Mhm. I'm waiting for others to quickly do. Otherwise, we'll go ahead with the correct solution. Got it, everyone? Yes. The correct answer is. Mhm. See, okay. Now, his father then sent him to study medicine to carry on the family profession. What could be the sentence just before this? It's okay if you're late, doesn't matter. Better late than never. Right. In my opinion, it should be B, because he was not a good student. The narrow old-fashioned syllabus of his school was dull to him. That's why he was, next one, yes, P. Then R, sorry, R first, yes. Then P, he was a failure at school. Then Q, he had great interest in flowers, birds, and stories about them.
The program
So he was
examination.
a problem for his parents. Okay. So its answer should be B, right? Okay, 78. Same pattern, opening statement and closing statements given. You need to arrange the in between 4 sentences. Yeah, this one is easy. Yeah, I'm going to read the answers. 78 we are doing. Starts with first one, the program examines the 4 great inventions. What should be the next one? Now it's very tricky. They have given S because that's very obvious. That define and continually shape the modern world. Then let me see. Yes, Abdul, right. Yes, Shivangshu. Yes, hi. 78. 78. B, Jannat. Adenoin A. Okay. A, majority says so A, and that's right. Majority is right. You see, now how we go. The program examines the 4 great inventions. Now, there would have been confusion if they had not given S as the next one. Then there would have been confusion between S and P. 4 great inventions: cell phones, cars, planes, and skyscrapers. But here, that define and continually shape the modern world. So they have made it easier for you. S. It has to be because all options have S as the second sentence. Now, then we have to name the inventions, right? Which ones? Because the paragraph starts with that sentence: 4 great inventions that have defined the and continually shape the modern world: cell phones, cars, planes, skyscrapers. Right. Now, the people, process, ideas, eureka moments are the program celebrates. Now, Q will be very abrupt. So the program celebrates the people, process, ideas, and eureka moments. So it's Q. So the sequence will be SPRQ. Quickly come to 79.
Many teachers like to see that, but not everyone knows how to make it. The best part of making feedback is making perfect feedback when you make feedback, you do it. Make it out, when you make feedback, you do it. RS, very effective. RS, IA, IA, very effective. However, this is this are used for making a education.
We are on 79.
When you make that change, you feel it first. ISTT, 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 ISTT.
Yeah, everyone, let me check. 79. Okay. Please give answer to 79. Which one should be the next one? Which sentence out of PQRS? P, however, there are ways of for making a basic version at home. Then you must add. So then comes, so it's ruled out. Making the perfect pizza can be complicated. Or S, when you make pizza, begin with the crust. Okay, I've got quite a few answers, so I'll give it to you. Right. Now, people like to eat pizza, but not everyone knows. So we are talking about how to make pizza, right? How to make pizzas. Now, everyone, but not everyone knows how to make it. So the next should be, however, there are ways for making a basic version at home. or making the perfect pizza can be complicated. However, there are ways for making a basic version at home. So I think it should be S, right? No, sorry, not S, R. Okay, so we should start. There are two options with R. After R, S. When you make pizza, begin with the crust. But option D says P. However, there are ways for making a basic version at home. So that sounds more likely, because making a perfect pizza is complicated, but there are ways for making a basic version at home. So that's next. R and P. Only one solution has RP as the sequence. So that's the answer. And then when you make pizza, begin with the crust. Okay. Then you must add sauce and cheese. Then ending, the best part of making pizza at home is that you can customize it. Afterwards, what you want to add, cheese, vegetables, veggies, etc. So the answer is which one? A. No, sorry, not A, D. R, P, S, Q. Making the perfect pizza can be complicated. However, there are ways of making a basic version of pizza. When you make pizza, begin with the crust. Q, then you must add sauce and cheese, and the best part is you can customize it. Yes. Come to 80, please, everyone. So the correct answer was D. How many of you got it? Techno, Infix. Few of you got right. Okay, Nelly, D. Good, well done. Others, good try, well tried. Quickly, that's next sentence, and you got the answer. First is given, Archimedes was a famous Greek mathematician, physicist, and inventor. The next sentence, you get it right, and you got the answer. Yeah, well done, well done. Read the whole paragraph like that, in whatever way you have rearranged it. Try to read and see everything, just to see if everything fits into the scheme. Yes, now you are getting it right. Now you are getting it right, all of you. Yes. Yeah. No, Gabriel. Think about it again. Oh, 79. No, I'm talking about 80. Yes, William, Anthony, Yeshi, Elijah. Correct. Correct answer. Yes. David, Schengen. Just go over it again. Oppo. Right. Please join with your own name, no? It will be nice if you can log in with your own name. Yes. So I'll give it away now. So that next, but King Micron had doubts about Archimedes' claim that he could lift great weights with ease with the help of pulleys. So that's Q. Only one option has the Q as number 1. So you got the answer. But never mind, do the whole thing, try seeing. All right. So next with Q option, and Q is the first one. S says, to prove him right, Archimedes constructed a multiple pulley. It should have been to prove himself right. Otherwise, it may sound that to prove the king right. Okay. So there's a slight grammar error, no problem. To prove himself right, Archimedes constructed a multiple pulley. Okay. So S, Q, S, P, see one multiple pulleys, right? Then attached one end of the rope over to a heavily laden ship. He handed the other end, so that has to follow, R has to follow P. It can't be the other way around. So S, Q, R, and P. Sorry, P has to follow R. P has to follow R. R has to come first. And then King pulled it out. With his great astonishment, the ship was lifted out of water. Let me see how many we have here. If we can have something different we can do. We'll do these little later in another session. All right, let's do something different. We'll complete this, okay, today or in upcoming session. Fill in the blanks. 126. Just give me the answer. These are verbs, related to verbs. So question number 126. I'm asking for answers to question number 126. Correct. Good, good, good. All of you got it? Yes. One who tries. Ishan, Muzamba, everyone, you are right. Answer is A. Okay. Does not try, never succeeds. One, singular. So S will come. 127. That's a phrasal verb. Yes, Sachin Kumar. Let me see. 127. Right, right, right. Good. All of you are correct. Yes, all the answers are correct because answer is Abdul Basit. B is not right. Okay. B is incorrect. I'll let you know. Yeshi and everyone, B is incorrect because, oh, you meant 128. 28 you have gone. Oh, 128. All right. So 126 succeeds. 127 is the lady turned out. Turned out means it came to be known, it was realized that she was a close relative. 128, we all have dash the widowed girl. Sympathy at, sympathy for, sympathy with, sympathy of. Yes. Yeah, now you are right. Correct answer is B, sympathy for. Because you see, sympathy with is when we use it as a verb. Like I sympathize with you. Verb, I sympathize. Sympathy, noun. I have sympathy for you. Got it? So it will be, we have sympathy for the widowed girl. 29, they organized an event last month. Dash with another company. I'm sure all of you will get it right. Yes, that's true. That's correct. That's right. Great, great. Yes, yes, yes. Good, everyone. Well done, students. No, no, no. 130. Who is saying A? Oh, you've gone to 130 already. Oh, I know it's easy. No, it's going. Let it go fast. We'll do it fast. Okay. Not. Yes, of course. Collaboration always. It's collaboration. Organization, not competition, not connection. Regular. 130. He to help R and called me a fool. He. The sentence is little. This thing. Refused to help or offered to help. Denied, no. Denied, there will be no to. He denied me help. Okay. He thought of helping me. So this is how you will frame sentences with deny and thought. He denied me the help and he thought of offering me help. So between refused and offered, it will have to be, because if the person is calling me a fool, obviously he doesn't believe in what I say and he will not help. So he refused to help. So the answer is A for 130. A, refuse. Yes. Yes, Francis Megumon. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. He refused to help. Denied, we say he denied me help. We don't say he denied to help me. He denied me help. When we use thought, we say he thought of helping me. We don't say he thought to help me. Incorrect. So he refused to help me and he offered to help me are both correct grammatically. But going by the context, it says that he called me a fool. That means he would not help you if he is calling you a fool. So the answer A is perfect. Yeah. 31. Collective nouns. A dash of kettle. Okay. Yes. Everybody right? It's easy. That's herd. Right. Yes, I saw a herd of cattle. A bunch of grapes or bunch of keys. A group of people. A litter of puppies. Okay. Our flight was dash Jaipur to Agra airport. Jaipur and Agra are two cities in India. These are the names of two cities in India. Yes. Now the flight shifted, diverted, reverted, deflected. We cannot shift flight. When we change the course of a flight, we use a particular word, and which is, so the flight was going to Jaipur, but it was the change. Yes, the correct answer is B, diverted. Flights are diverted. Okay. It can't be shifted. Revert means something else to get back. Deflect also is not used for flights. Okay. In these days of inflation, we all have to dash our belts. Common sense. Now, what will you do to your belt? Can you shorten? No. Strengthen? How you strengthen? The belt is belt, you know, the way it has been made. Tighten? Possible. Lessen? No. So elimination process, elimination method, and that brings you all to the correct answer, which is C, tighten. Tighten your belt. We have to tighten our belt, means we have to be cautious about our expenditures. 134. He made a powerful dash in the region. Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, can't see the question. 134.
134. Yeah. So he made a powerful dash in the region. People felt he would make a good leader in the days to come. Impression, discursive, marked interest. What he made? Yeah, many of you have already got it, right? You are doing 135. I'm talking about powerful. With interest, we don't use the word powerful. Okay. So yes, it has to be impression. He made a powerful impression. Mark, if it was just mark, that would have been correct. He made a powerful mark. But here it's marked. So that's why C is ruled out. C is eliminated on the basis of that. 135, the father. Yeah, this you should know. The meaning of the word. What about 135, Francis? Okay. So the correct word is, now again, see elimination. The father, the throne for his son. That means he did something to the throne for his son. Now what he did to the son throne, he reverted. No, reverted means to come back, to get back. I'll revert. Relished means to enjoy food, like when you relish something. So he can't relish the throne for his son. Relinquished, okay, you don't know the meaning. Revived, now the throne was with him. How can you revive the throne? So through elimination method also you can get to the, without knowing the meaning of the word relinquished, you can get to the correct answer. Just rule out revert, relish. So it's relinquished, which means to give up. Like people thought Queen Elizabeth would relinquish the throne or the crown for his son, Prince Charles. She has not done it so far. Let's see if she does it in future. Otherwise, Prince Charles will have to wait and wait and wait until she kicks the bucket. 136. The dash of the chief was dash upon him. Now both, try to fill up both the blanks. And even if you get one right, you can get the other, other will be no problem. Yes, we are doing 136. Question number 136. Right? It's D. The title of the chief was bestowed upon him. When we give something. B, there could have been confusion between B and D. A, no, rule, the name of the chief was dismissed upon him. No. C, appointment of the chief was thrown upon him. No. Yes. B and C, there would have been the title was imposed upon him. Right. That means it was forcefully. So the correct word would have been thirst upon him or on him. Then it would have been on him, imposed on him. That's why answer D is correct. 137, there were so many dash points in his speech that the audience dashed to get the message. We are at 137. Okay, yes. Yes. You see, some of you are trying to say B. There were so many interesting points in his speech that the audience tried to get the message. Tried means like not connected. If it was interesting points and the audience tried to get, they should have got it if they were interesting points. They already got the message. So it's yes. So as many of you have answered, it's C, irrelevant points, right? Nelly, Techno, it's C because Zishan, right? Yes, C is correct. They were irrelevant points. So the audience failed to get that. They could not understand what he was trying to put across. Okay.
Why can't it be A?
A, there were so many superficial points in his speech that the audience listened to get the message. Does it make sense to you? Firstly, super points cannot be superficial. It's not we can't use every adjective with every noun. It may sound correct. Like his approach was superficial, his attitude, etc., but not here. And the second word is absolutely incorrect. That the audience listened to get the message. The audience were anyway listening. So you see, the best, we need to choose the best option, the most suitable. Okay, 38. And you see, they should be the tone, both the words should be complementary to each other. Like they should convey the same idea. If there is a contradiction, there will be but. But if there is and that means go with the similar thought. One 138. Yes, there is paragraph completion. No, not really. Only parajumbles. Right. So 138 would be she was so. Now stupid and admire, no. They are contradictory. Proud and respected, no. Again contradictory. A proud person is not respected. Excellent and warned, again. If she was excellent, why would she be warned? So talented and praised. Yes, this pair makes sense. She was so talented that she was praised by all. This type of questions are very simple, very easy to attempt. Just use your common sense. Common sense is very important. So just use your common sense. Next, 39. So that and same thought, similar thought, but although contradictory thought. Yes, some of you have got it right.
What you drop answer?
Yeah. 139. Okay.
Only some of you have tried.
I want to drop answer. 139.
139 should be C. No.
Okay, please mute yourselves. Only chat box allowed. Yes, answer, write your answers in the chat box. Now we don't know. It can be bad, something bad about his job, or it can be something good. But it has to be that. It can't be something good and something bad, because that is goes with the same idea. When we need to go with the same idea, we use that. So accurate and display to the visitors what they create. Even no one is accurate at his job. Agile and demolition, very totally irrelevant. Agile means physically flexible. He was so agile. No. Able and disclosures. He was so able at his job. Again, we don't use that. He was asked to give a disclosure. You don't give a disclosure. Disclosure is something different. So D, adept. Adept means skilled and demonstration. So he was so adept at his job that he was asked to give a demonstration to the visitors. That's right. 140. Again, that. So with the same idea. Now, all four have something common in them, like they may confuse you, but if you think deeply, 139 answer was D, adapt and demonstration. So the little boy ran dash fast that he was dash for breath. Now, what words are used for breath? Okay, ran too fast, yes, possible. So fast, possible. Very fast, possible. So fast, possible. So the first word is yes, it can be there. But then for breath, do you fight for breath? No. Do you gasp for breath? Yes. Do you struggle for breath? No. Do you inhale for breath? Inhaling for breath? No. When we are short of breath, we have difficulty in breathing. It's called gasping for breath. Panting. Panting. So the correct option is B. He ran so fast that he was gasping for bread. Yeah, Sheetal William, I've already given the correct answer. That's B. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. It was once. Now, so there is some difference, some contradiction in question number 141. Most of you have got it right. Yes, correct. It was once believed, rumored, speculated, joked that being overweight was healthy. So it can't be joked or speculated, rumored. It was believed. Healthy. Okay.
Believed, but.
Nowadays, so nowadays people no, and nowadays no, because nowadays or incorrect. So, but nowadays few people subscribe to this viewpoint. Okay, we come to 142. Now, as some details. So there's a reason. Which two you think are confusing in this? Like any one of them can apply. Okay. Yeah, you've got the right answer. You've got the answer correct, William Ramdhani. Yes. A, the application is rejected as some details are missing. The refused applications are not refused. Details are lacking, not the proper word. Reverted, no question. Some details are few, not. Now, returned and unfinished. There could have been confusion. The application is returned as some details are unfinished. But we don't use the word unfinished. It is missing or incomplete. Right? So option A is the most suitable, the best out of all. 143. Got it? Let me see. Most of you have got it right. There were some answers different from the correct one. So I told you, common sense. The words are simple to understand. Here, just apply your common sense. Unless, that means there is a condition. Unless indicates a condition, right? So he was not prepared to sell the property unless he got a more realistic price. Sounds good, sounds correct. He was sure to sell property unless he got a more true price. We don't use the word true with price. It's realistic. He was ready to sell the property, correct, got a correct price. Again, the proper word for property is realistic. What is the correct price? It can be decided by anyone, right? So realistic price. Decide, he was not decide anyway. It's grammatically also incorrect. So the answer is A, which many of you got. So that's well done and good going. Others, just before you answer, use your common sense and try filling up with all the options and see which one it fits the best. We are on 144. Now you see, like there are certain terms. With travel, this thing, we always use fare. Like what is the fare? 144. Oh. No, no. 144, no, it's not B. You see, you need to know the correct terms. I was telling you, if it is traveling, it's always fare. If it is a fee, charges. If it is a service, what are the charges? Right? The charges you have charged. No. For the hotel room is mighty, not a. The price you have charged. No, it's never called price. The money asked for a room in a hotel is not never charge, no, not never price. It's neither price nor rent. Yeah, now some of you are beginning to get it right. Yes, it's always tariff. So tariff for room, tariff, fare for travel, tariff for room, exorbitant. Exorbitant means high price, extremely high price. Okay. So he is a good doctor, but his charges are exorbitant, very, very high. Yes, so answer is D. 145. The dash of the English language by a host of new words would dash the old generation aghast. Aghast means shocked, surprised. Shocked with disappointment and with for something bad. Okay, aghast. So when aghast itself means surprise, we can rule out surprise and shock. Nelly, correct. Abil, Shani, yes. Deepa, correct. Yes. Now the dash of the English language by a host of new words. What could be the correct word here to which will fit? Introduction of language by a host of new words. We don't introduce a language. Invasion, yes. Entry of the English language by a does not apply. Attack of the English language. Now, attack is always on, not off. So the invasion sounds correct. And the invasion of the Indian, invasion means like they have entered, invaded. And of the new words would leave the old generation aghast, would leave the old generation surprised, shocked. So the correct option is B. Let me see. Some of you got it right. Yes, Dilip. Yes. DS, TC. Okay. Already you have gone ahead, I think. No, 145 is, answer is A. Oh, sorry, answer is B. I'm so sorry. Answer to 145 is B. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, 146 you have gone. Okay. You see, it's good to be confident, but always take time. If you have time, no, go over it again. Consider all the options. Never reply in a hurry. Never answer in a hurry. Sometimes, we are humans. We can misread, misinterpret. So try to understand. 146. He went there. (146). When we walk to some place, it's always on foot. On foot. He went there on foot, not walking on foot. You walk always on foot only, feet rather. By foot, no. We can say for other things like he went there by car, by bus, by train. But walking, he went on foot. With foot, no, not at all. So either we can say he went there walking, just walking. Okay. Or he went there on foot, which would mean that he went there walking. Yeah. 146. Okay, we'll finish this vocabulary part today. 146, we've done. 147. I'm happy to see you. After long illness, I'm happy. That means the person has recovered. All right. So what has happened to him? Up and round, up and about, by and by, tip and down. So when a person is healthy, he is. Yeah, we will take a break. Let me finish up to this last one. 150. We are going to take a break soon. Don't worry. Just doing last few. So it's up and about. When a person is fit, healthy, the person is supposed to be up and about. So I'm happy to see you up and about. Option B. You must your career with all seriousness. Pursue, follow, complete, direct. The correct word is for career, for studies. We don't use follow, we use the word pursue. So option A. 149. Making pies and cakes, Mrs. Reddy's specialty. Making pies and cakes. Has, are, were, is.
I think the correct answer is
Yeah. Okay, here students understand. This is little tricky. Okay, when we say making pies and cakes, the verb is coming with the specialty, not making pies and cake. What is your specialty? My specialty is making pies and cakes. So the verb is coming with specialty, not with pies and cakes. So the correct word to be used is. Making pies and cakes has. If it was has been, it would have been correct. Are, no, not plural. Were, no, not plural. It is the correct verb to be used is. The deserted garden, 150. The deserted garden was infested, like the pond was infested with crocodiles. So when we use the word infested, sorry, it's always with. Okay, got it? We don't use any other word. It's a fixed preposition with infested. The answer is option A, with. Yeah. Okay. A 150. Many of you have got it. Francis, David. Yes. All right. So here we'll slip into a break of 5 minutes. Right. Come back and I'll have something else for you. I will also do some verbal logic because that needs practice. So I want to do it in every session. So I'll stop sharing and I will mute myself. I'll also take a break. Okay, students, break over. Yeah. Okay. Let me, see what have you got given. Check. Share screen. Why are your eyes paining, Mazamba? We've not been to this thing. Okay. So verbal comprehension. Before that, let me see if I can do a verbal logic question. By the time everyone will come back. Okay, so I'm going to write two statements. All right. And you have to draw. First, draw the statements. So we are doing, let's verbal logic first. Then we will do this.
Guys, can you guys mute yourself? You're disturbing some people here.
Yes, please mute. Okay. So I've shared two statements, two premises, which are 100% true statements. Now you try drawing them, drawing these. First decide how many drawings will be there, how many that Venn diagrams, how many circles, and how you will draw them. I'll give you 2 minutes, then I will draw and show you myself. Okay. And then I will give you conclusion. Then you draw for conclusion. Some books are novels, some magazines are novels. Okay, we are doing verbal logic, Abdul Basit, where you need to choose the correct conclusion or conclusions. And we can do that by drawing Venn diagrams, which we have been practicing. Can you see? I've written, no, some books are novels, some magazines. Can everyone read? Everyone is able to see that, no? Yes, yes, yes. So Abdul, why are you not able to see? Everyone else can see.
I can see it too, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. Now Abdul has also seen. All right. It's from me, Jolly, to everyone. So my name is Jolly. So read against Jolly. Yeah. Draw diagrams for this. For these two statements. Draw diagrams. Draw Venn diagram for these two statements.
I can't see it, ma.
When you are done, let me know. Then I will draw for you. And then you match if you drew correctly or no. Some books are magazines. Some magazines are novels. No, Abdul. We don't know. All magazines and novels are subset of books. No, no, no. Don't go by your previous knowledge. Go by the...
I'm seeing a verbal comprehension here.
No, no, I'm not doing the comprehension. Sorry, I've used this comprehension. I can draw on it. Okay, I'll come to comprehension a little later. Don't read that. Don't waste your time. Let's do verbal logic. No, no, I will give you... First, have you drawn these diagram statement? Okay, now I will show you how to draw. Right. Now, some books are magazines. Now, I will show how to draw. Now, look, on this only. Okay. Please excuse me because now some books are magazine, right? These are books. Okay. Now, some of them are magazines. Only some are magazines. So we will draw like this. Okay, magazine. Got it? So some books are magazines. Now the second statement says that some novels are magazines. Okay, we don't know if novels are books or not. Some novels are magazines. So now we can draw. These are novels. So BMN, books, magazines, novels. Is this how you people drew it? How many of you drew like that? I told you to draw diagram only for the statement. Okay, conclusion we will come. Yes? Okay, great. You did Ashu, Ejia, Eshi. Good. Very nice. If you did that, it's fine. It's great. Okay, now I will give you conclusions. Okay, in the chat box. You write your Now in the chat box, I'm going to write the conclusion. Okay. Now there are two conclusions. Okay. Yes. So now you have to tell if conclusion 1 is correct or 2 is correct or both are correct or both are not correct. So the answer is very clear. A, B, C, D. A, option number 1 correct. B, option number 2 correct. C, not option, conclusion 3. C will be both conclusions are correct, or D, both conclusions are not correct. So first conclusion correct, A. Second conclusion correct, B. Both conclusion correct, C. No conclusion correct is D. Now again you draw.
Ma'am, can you please repeat it?
If first conclusion is, I have shared conclusions with you in the chat box. Is that clear? Yes, you got it from me, from Jolly?
No, ma'am.
Yes, it's there. Some books are novels, some novels are magazines. That is the conclusion of the statement. Right. So now I will again draw those previous diagrams. Just tell me how many of you are understanding this.
I'm just seeing a verbal comprehension passage here.
You are just seeing? No, I'm drawing something. No, see in your chat box. Okay. Here I'm only drawing. Now, can you see 3 circles? First one was B, books. Second one was M, magazines. Third one was N, novels. So these were the statements. Now conclusions are, some books are magazines. Sorry, conclusion is some books are novels. Some books are novels. And some novels are magazines. Which okay, now let me draw the conclusion. Now, conclusion 1 is some books are novels. Now, some books are novels, we cannot say. Because in the diagram, you cannot see. We only know that some novels are magazines and some magazines are books. Some books are magazines and some magazines are novels. Now, some novels are books or no? It can be, if it is drawn like this, then no. But if I draw like this,
then some books can be magazines in some.
you see, in this diagram, some novels are books, but in the previous one, so it's inconclusive. So A does not fall. Some novels are magazines. Now, some novels, these are novels where the cursor is and they are magazines. So that is for sure. So option B applies. So the answer will be B. Got it? I hope it's clear. Right. Chat box. I know you are not understanding this. Okay. Let me see. Not understanding at all.
Then can we take a proper session of it?
And then, but how many of, yeah, syllogism, you are right, Zishan, we are doing syllogism. Nothing in chat box. There was, you missed it. Maybe you missed it. Right. Okay, okay. Tomorrow what I'll do, I'll select some verbal logic questions and then we'll do it there only, there and then. Right. So here, let me explain to you before we go to the passage, comprehension. See, verbal logic, there will be two statements which are absolutely correct. We have to consider them as true, 100% true. They may be wrong. Otherwise, general knowledge wise, they may be wrong, but we will treat them as 100% true. And there will be two conclusions. So which conclusion follows, that will be the task for you to do. Okay. So tomorrow I will specifically do, not tomorrow, Saturday, I will take verbal logic sheet and do that. Today I thought break, instead of just, we can also take a mental break in the sense. Yeah, I'll definitely do it. I'll definitely do it. So coming to our task. So you have this passage and they are followed by questions. So please read and answer. First read, I told you, no, while read fast, but keep noting down important words, etc. Go to questions.
Please, you guys should mute
Please,
yourself.
stop, pause, mute yourself. Shh, lot of noise. This is about an Indian leader, an Indian freedom fighter, Mr. Lokmanya Tilak. Tilak is the name of a person.
Olga, you're making noise. You're making noise.
Mom, just mute everyone.
But they find a way to unmute themselves. I don't know.
No noise, please.
Okay, you feel you don't know the meanings of some words. You see, that is the beauty of doing this reading comprehension. You should be able to understand the text without knowing the meaning of few words. It's okay. Get the main idea. What is the main idea? How Mr. Lokmanya Tilak influenced people. And common sense, you know, while answering, use common sense. Okay, I'll ask you a few questions. Okay, everyone pay attention. If you have read the passage, I'll ask you some easier ones, which you can answer easily, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, what was his profession, Tilak? What did he do? What did he do? Tell me. The passage is talking all about, you know, readings, editing. So last paragraph, if you see the second line, his paper was edited till much later. So he was running a newspaper, right? He was a journalist. The newspapers, first paragraph, second line, the newspapers and journals that Lokmanya Tilak and other reformers ran. Right in the beginning, you get the answer. So he was a journalist, and he was running a newspaper. Okay. Mandalay Fortress. What do you think he was doing there? From Mandalay Fortress, then through columns of the printed Kesari. What is printed Kesari? Okay, what is the name of Lokmanya Tilak's newspaper? What is the name? Kesari. He spoke more eloquently, that means more effectively, from the Mandalay Fortress. Actually, the Mandalay Fortress, it's a jail in Burma, in Myanmar these days, and he was put in jail, Mandalay jail. So from there, he spoke more eloquently. Then he spoke through the printed Kesari, through his newspaper. Right. Now, tell me, Lokmanya Tilak's messages were most effective when he delivered them through his editorials? No, because he said no, when he spoke from Mandalay jail. After his death, we don't know. The passage does not talk about what happens after his death. Before his imprisonment, no, the passage does not talk about his before. Through his speeches, we don't know if he gave any speeches because he was put in jail. So when he delivered them through his editorials, so that time his messages were the most effective. Okay. Got it? So answer is 1. Option number 1 is the correct answer. Now, which of the following is the result of Lokman Tilak's exemplary life? Exemplary means it was an example to others. So what effect did it have? What result? What did it result in? Right. So the newspapers edited by him didn't incur loss. That means the newspaper did not lose money. But in the beginning also it says that his newspaper did not sell much. So it's not about that. The books written by him were useful. We don't know about any books. People resolved to fulfill his life's dream. Read the last 2 lines. Four, he was put in jail at Mandalay. Exemplary life, why will he be put in jail? Now tell me what should be the correct answer.
3.
Yes?
3.
3. How many
Yes.
of you agree with that? Yes, many of you. That's nice. Right? 3. Absolutely right. Okay. Let's see the next question. Right. So in the context of the passage, a reformer, you understand, a person who tries to bring reforms in the society. All the bad practices, like in case of India, child marriage, and no education for girls, these are bad practices. So somebody tries to change them, that person is called a reformer. So in the context of the passage, a reformer becomes effective. When the reformer becomes effective, when he is a journalist with objective viewpoint, he is an author with excellent style of writing. 3, he is a good critic of social practices. 4, he is a person with consistency in his writing and lifestyle. Which reformer will be the most effective? 1, 2, 3, 4.
For me, I can say it is 1.
I'll read it, put it in the chat box. Sachin, Ajit. Yes, you have good understanding. Umid says 1. In the context of the passage, that means from the passage, when does a farmer become effective? He is a journalist with objective viewpoint. Anyone can be a reformer, doesn't have to be journalist. Objective viewpoint is okay, but then he also must do something, no? So you can rule out that. He is an author with excellent style of writing. That's all. What about when they talk about that his life, was exemplary life? Example, the way he lived was an example. 3, he is a good critic of social practices. Just by criticizing social practices, nothing will happen. You have to do something about that. 4, he is a person with consistency in his writing and lifestyle. So both in his writing and lifestyle, he tries to talk about or he tries to follow those principles that he is trying to propagate. That reforms that he's trying to bring in, he also does the same thing. So now tell me which answer. Now it should be
1.
clear. Yes?
For me, it is 1.
No, it's not 1.
Oh my God.
Yes, Techno, Mercy, Arsha. Yes, Techno, Abdul Basit, right. Now you got it. Justin, you got it now. Right, Veronica. Okay, great. That's nice. Yeah, yes. Philomena, Alois, Tonia, Ado, all of you. Right. He is a person with consistency in his writing and his lifestyle. That means he does what he preaches. He writes in his writing also and his lifestyle. Exemplary, like the way they do it. Okay. We go to the next question quickly because time is. Oh no. All right. Read. Then I'll give you the answer. Which of the following statement about Lokmanya Tilak and reformers is true? Other reformers. They were moral in private but lax in public life. Their influence on people was negligible. Very few people used to read newspaper edited by them. Their influence was multiplied 1,000-fold by their imprisonment. I find it quite confusing myself. So we'll go back to the passage. Now here, let's try elimination method. Now, which of the following statement about Lokmanya Tilak and reformers is true? They were moral in private life, but lacked no. First paragraph says they were both. They were moral in private life as well as in public life. Their influence on people was negligible. No, it was quite, reasonable. Very few people used to read newspaper edited by them. Now that is irrelevant, not related. So we are left with only one choice, 4. So that will be the obvious answer. Their influence was multiplied 1,000-fold by their imprisonment. Because when people saw them going to prisons, they were motivated to do the same, to fight for their country. Which of the following is the general tendency of the critics? People who criticize. I cannot get it right this time. You've already seen the answer. Okay, let's do it. Which of the following is the general tendency of critics? To find one or the other expressions of a writer, to praise only those writers whom they like, to condemn all reformer writers, to suggest new ideas to the public, to find with one or the other expression of a right. So they want to criticize the expression of a writer, someone or the other. So that's why question number, answer. Okay, so we have another passage. Next time I will get a general kind of passage, not like this one is. Right. Okay, right. So it's time. It's already 4 o'clock. So I will stop sharing. Okay. So that's it from me today. And I'll meet you all again on Saturday. And that time I will try to do verbal logic with a verbal logic sheet. Okay. So then it will become more clear. But in the meantime, you can also practice verbal logic questions. You can get questions on the net and improve your vocabulary. Again, you can take the help of the internet.
Okay, sorry, Mama.
Yes. Anything?
How can we get a PDF of different mock testing?
To get the PDF?
Yes, PDF document of different mock tests, which I've already done.
Mock test?
Yes.
You did mock test last Sunday?
Yes, I didn't not.
Did you all have a mock test last Sunday? Let me tell. Yes.
Yes, I mean, can you help us to have a PDF about mock test which I've already done?
Which already done?
Yes.
You missed. Yeah, you need to go to that YouTube. It's available. Okay. If you type that English bridge course, Jain University something, then the videos all will be available on YouTube.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. I don't know if I can share the PDF, but these are all general things that reading comprehension, there are passages available. It's just a matter of practice and matter of trying, not practice. Okay, so keep trying. Today is Wednesday, so we'll meet. There's a break of 2 days in between and we'll be back. I'll be back on Saturday. Till then, it's bye from me. Take care. Enjoy your evening. But do put in some time, some effort into, learning this verbal ability to improve your verbal ability. So thank you.